Start from the beginning, sorry. Yeah.
My name is Joe. I have two older brothers, one older sister, and one younger sister. Growing up, my oldest brothers were amateur boxers, and they participated in boxing, and they were very good at it. They asked me, one of my brothers asked me to be his sparring partner, and he would practice, and I said, no, you're going to hurt me. He said, no, no, I won't hurt you. So I put on the gloves, and before you know it, I ended up with a bloody nose. And the next time I ended up with a black eye, and I said, no longer am I going to be a sparring partner. I've ended up being a punching bag, which is not what I want to do. However, everybody in the neighborhood knew my brothers were fighting and just assumed that I was terrific at fighting also. So I never had to fight with anybody in the neighborhood because they all thought I was too good to fight with. One of the days, my friend and I jumped over a fence into a farmer's yard and stole some green apples. And we sat down and ate them, and I ate so much I ended up with a stomach ache. When I went home and I told my parents my stomach was hurting, so they called the doctor, and he came and he felt my stomach and everything, and he said, yeah, it's appendicitis. He's going to have to be operated on. I didn't want to tell my parents that I had snuck in and stole apples. I just was quiet and didn't tell them anything. Then my mother said, my oldest brother has had these stomach pains for almost a year now. So the doctor looked at him and he said, oh yeah, he's got appendicitis too. They both ought to be going to the hospital. So we did, and we both got operated on. And lo and behold, my brother's appendicitis burst on the operating table, and if he hadn't had it done real soon, he would have died. So actually, my stealing and eating the green apples saved his life. That's just one of the stories I want to venture to give out to my relatives. Another story is my middle brother used to play jokes on me, and one day he took me for a walk along the Merrimack River, up away from home, about 2 or 3 miles. And he said, come on with me, we're going to go through the woods. And we ended up at a fence. And he helped me over the fence, and he said, this is an orphanage. We have playground here. We can play on a swing and a seesaw and the tilt-a-whirl and stuff. But he said, it's owned by a very strict owner, and if he catches you on his ground, he'll grab you and you'll never get to leave. You'll have to stay here for the rest of your life. Well, this kind of scared me a little bit, but we went and did the slide, did the swing, and then he put me on this rotary type seat that he stood up and pushed it around faster and faster and faster until I was getting really dizzy. Then he hollered out, oh, the owner is coming! And he started running for the fence. Well, I tried to slow down this moving thing, and finally to a place I could jump off, and I was dizzy and weaving left to the right, falling down, crying, and running for my life because I didn't want to stay at that orphanage. I finally made it to the fence, and he helped me up over the fence, and he said, I saved your life. He said, but don't tell the parents because they probably get upset thinking that I brought you here. So that's just one of the other stories. I'll take a pause and break.